if there's one thing that Pam does that just like, you know, you love her, but it's just that one thing that really irks you, just irritates you, a little pet peeve in Pam's behavior, what would that be?
I said, lately she's been saying tanks instead of thanks.
That bothers you?
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game.
Hey guys!
Hi.
Yes, hi, and welcome to GT Not Live.
Yeah!
That's right, this would normally be a live stream, but because we have a baby now, presumably that's why Stephanie isn't
Yay,
here.
future baby, but not future baby anymore. Future baby!
Right? It's weird filming them in advance.
Yeah.
When you're kind of like we're at the 5-week countdown, just to give you a sense of time. We have Ian and Pam, YouTube's cutest couple.
Aww.
Oh, I think we second to Matt, Pat, and Stephanie. You guys really are, just in general, not just on YouTube, just the cutest couple. And when I got the email, it was like, oh, we're having a baby. I was like, you guys are gonna be the best parents ever, because you're the best couple.
I think we should just take the compliment as cutest couple, though.
No,
I'll take it.
no,
Thank
no,
you.
no,
and Pam will take the money that I paid her on the side.
Yeah.
Thank you for
You're
that.
welcome.
I appreciate it.
PayPal.
No, but okay, so earlier on the live stream, Stephanie and I put our relationship to the test
Okay.
by doing our version of the Newlywed Game.
Your
From
version.
Our version of the Newlywed Game, which, you know, was back in the 70s. Nowadays, it's not about the Newlywed Game, it's about relationship goals or relationship no's, which really doesn't rhyme at all and isn't a catchy name whatsoever, but Jason told me to say it.
You can say no or go.
Because Jason sucks at rhymes!
No or go.
I still love you, Jason!
So basically, I mean, you guys know how the Newlywed Game works, right?
We've never done it. We've never played any version of it.
It also makes sense because you're not newlyweds. You are just
Yeah.
dating weds.
True, dating weds.
Dating weds?
You're not newly dating.
Well, I mean, nobody's newlywed when they do the Newlywed Game. You guys did. You guys have been married for like 10 years.
That's true. That's why it became relationship goals versus relationship no's.
You should,
which,
like-
again, is like the worst slant rhyme known to humanity.
You should just say, do you know your partner?
There it is. Do you know your partner? So how well do you think you know one another?
I think I know him better than he knows himself.
I'd agree with that.
That's beautiful.
And also sad.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know me.
You agree?
Yes.
Okay. Well, good. Let's consider this a learning opportunity.
when you guys invite us, we're like, oh, Newlywed Game. I'm gonna suck at this.
Good. Okay.
That's what I'm here for.
We're going to have a good laugh about it.
So we're setting the bar real low.
Oh, yeah.
Very low.
Okay, so just so you guys viewing along at home know how this is played, I ask one of you a question about what the other person would respond. Favorite something, an event that they're embarrassed about, deepest, darkest fears, you know, embarrassing secrets, what have you. You respond on your whiteboard, we talk about it a little bit, and then the other person reveals their answer.
I'm ready.
And we see if they match. And if they match, great. You guys are hashtag relationship goals.
So I guess hers, right?
Yes, you guess her
I write
answers.
hers on here.
Right, exactly. So let's do a warm-up round.
Okay.
Right, something that should be relatively easy,
Oh, no.
that you should absolutely know,
Oh, no.
and that I definitely didn't miss when Stephanie and I did this together.
Oh, no.
What is Pam's favorite color?
Oh.
Easy, right? It can't get much easier than that. It can't get much easier than that.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Ian, reveal your answer.
Should have wrote it larger.
Yay.
Okay. And why would you say it's red?
Well,
You just know?
It actually recently changed.
Ooh.
See, I know this.
Yeah.
It used to be purple,
Uh-huh.
but now, for some reason, she's decided it's red.
Ooh.
I realized that it was.
Yay!
I realized that it was red. But see, the thing is,
Applause sound effects.
not just a few times was he like, oh, it's purple, your favorite color. And I was like, babe, we've talked about this before. My new color is red. And he was just like, oh, when did that happen? And that happened like 5 or 6 times,
Yeah,
not
I
just
have
like
to be
1 or
reminded
2.
at least 5 times.
Multiple
before-
times.
But at least you know it.
And this happened
It's it's like people's names,
Yeah.
right?
Warm up question 2. This should be easy again, and this one's for you, Pam.
Ah.
Okay, what is Ian's favorite food? Easy. Easy peasy. You guys got this. You already won for 1. You're gonna show the internet how much you truly love one another.
not even like I got like a lot of things.
Do you like how I wrote something down?
I'm not even sure about my answer. That's the problem.
Right? That was one of the
Okay.
problems we had when we did this. It's
Yeah.
like we had like 3 different answers and we would tier them based on like, well, if he's assuming this, or we wrote actual essays because that's
Oh,
who
that's
we
good.
are. So okay, Pam.
All right.
What? Oh, we've got a last minute addition
Oh,
here.
you're writing a
Okay,
condition?
there's a condition now.
Okay.
Okay, Pam.
Should I just
What is
show?
Ian's favorite food?
Am I just gonna say?
Please show.
But okay, so before, I'd say Indian food because anytime that I wasn't home, no matter when, he'd get Indian food.
Okay.
Every time because
Spicy specifically.
spicy, yeah, because
not your like like basmati rice.
for
no.
the weirdest reason, my body, like, I love curry, I love the way it tastes, the way it smells, but my body doesn't like it until recently. Now I can have it, but before, when it was just like, I'm gonna have like soup or I'm gonna have something in the kitchen, you'd be like, I'm gonna order Indian food. I'm gonna get Indian food, I need it now.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
True.
Indian food?
I
This
do
is
like
true.
Indian food,
But-
I wrote Thai.
Oh no!
He doesn't
food.
have it as anywhere near as often.
Thai food is the most balls of the wall cuisine out there. They're
Damn
just
straight.
like, let's make it spicy.
I think he
let's
wrote Thai
make it
food because he had it for
sweet.
lunch yesterday.
I did have it for lunch yesterday.
Maybe that should have showed that he likes it that much. What's your preferred Thai dish? And is it parenthesis spicy?
Spicy, yeah. Well, oh gosh.
I got that part right.
Well, the curry's good. Pad Ki Mao is awesome as long as you got a Thai tea to quell the fire. Yeah.
Nice. Where was your first date? Right? This should be pretty memorable. Presumably.
Are we saying the exact name of the place?
Oh, are you giving each other hints right now? Swapping like secret code?
I forget the name of the place.
If that's the case, then you might not really look that good. I like this. Do you know? Oh, that's great. Any other details you can provide us, Pam? Do you remember what Ian was wearing? I like that Pam has just all the details listed out. No pressure, Ian. Just saying. There's a lot to live up to here. She's got like, here's the general answer that he could provide. Here's the specific answer he could provide. Here's the very specific answer. Wow. This is like the Newlywed Game equivalent of teabagging your partner right now. Really? Oh no! Ian, do we need to talk about?
Are we ready?
Oh,
need to
okay.
talk
You
about
add
some-
that part too.
Oh!
All right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That bodes well.
All right.
Okay, Ian, what is your answer?
Okay, so first we went and got Vietnamese food. Then we went to a place called Was it Piano Bar? Is that the name of the place? No, I don't remember the name of the place. It was a bar.
Okay.
Because we were waiting to see Trainwreck at the ArcLight Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay movie. And then we went back home to my place and played Mario Kart, where I kicked her ass.
Who was she playing as?
I don't remember because she's refused to play Mario Kart with me since.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't refused, you just never asked.
Oh, okay.
She just doesn't want to get her ass handed to her.
Getting into real issues here. No, okay. Pam.
Oh, and then I made her. I had her sleep on my couch because
He got me drunk before he made me play Mario Kart with him.
Okay.
He wanted
Well-
me to drink and drive.
Well,
You're also just some
didn't
random
want
drunk
the-
girl that you just had a first date with at a
Yeah.
mediocre movie. Like,
I
you
didn't
know.
want the implication, you know.
Bing, bing, bing!
So you didn't say Vietnamese food. You didn't remember the name of the place either. That's good.
Vietnamese food, but she did
Maybe try
remember that your
Arclight
card
Hollywood.
got declined.
Yeah, why was it declined?
Probably because you didn't have enough funds. That's usually why cards get declined.
I do remember that. That was super embarrassing.
Yeah.
There was something
Right,
that
especially on a
happened.
fired date.
Yeah, no, it was so perfect. My card got declined for some reason. I was like, oh my god, this is just perfect on this. And I didn't even think of it as a date. It was just like,
Yeah, we were just like, hey, we're gonna do a thing.
Yeah.
and then
But
it turned into the
it became-
most the most cliche date ever. Was like, we got food, then we went and got a drink, then we go in a movie.
Then we played Mario Kart. Then I kicked her onto the couch.
Yeah, then I had her sleep on the couch. You know, typical date stuff.
What'd you do? Get her drunk, force her onto the couch. Wait, that
Jesus.
Well,
okay.
maybe not.
Did you secretly? Was your intent to secretly get her drunk so she would forget the card getting declined?
My intent to get her drunk was so that she could be less competitive at Mario Kart.
Well, okay. So here's another thing, because he loves to say that he kicked my ass at Mario Kart.
As we just heard.
But I always ask him when he says that. I was like, do I have a history of sandbagging you at anything else?
Here's the thing, though. Like, if you're gonna talk mad game, be like, oh, I was ranked in Mario Kart Wii. Well, then I expect you to bring it, sister.
No.
Shh.
That's okay. As a lady, as it's proper
No.
etiquette not to emasculate the person that you are potentially dating.
I'm not gonna be. I wanted you to.
So
I
wait,
wanted
did you
some challenge.
throw yourself under the bus for him?
That's what she says. That's what she
You
says.
tanked your performance. So basically, you're
tanked-
telling me your entire relationship is built on a foundation of lies.
I know that she sandbagged me when we played billiards.
Uh-huh.
That's clear. She's really good at that.
So Pam, what would Ian say is his favorite chore to do and his least favorite chore to do around the house? Ian, what, if any, chores around the house do you do? And would you list as your favorite? And what would you say your least favorite is? Ooh. Ian really stumped on this one.
Well, should I wait for her to finish or no?
No, because
Okay.
then she would reveal her answer, at which point then you writing down your answer would be kind of a moot point.
Okay,
You see? So
What?
that's how the game kind of
Okay.
works, is the
Favorite-
suspension of like, ooh, are they going to get it right? You
Oh,
see?
got it. Yeah, sure.
I guess
I don't know how this game works.
what is really happening is not that Ian doesn't know me. He doesn't even know himself.
Well, least favorite's definitely like anything relating to dusting.
Okay, write it on the board, man!
Oh, I was supposed to write it.
that is, we've done a couple rounds of it at this point, I would hope.
I've been.
We're breaking all the rules in round number 4.
Look at that. Hey, I wrote dusting.
Okay, cool. So least favorite is dusting. Great. Anything from making the bed to throwing away the garbage to doing the laundry to
I can look
whatever.
because I already wrote down
Yeah,
the answer.
her answer is locked and loaded at this point and has been for
close.
literally a half hour.
I don't know.
Okay.
Picking up
Close.
dog poop.
So picking up dog poop is least.
I mean,
Wait, picking up dog poop is your favorite?
I don't
You-
know what favorite means.
Look at what I wrote.
Do you really relish the experience
no,
of
not
picking
at all.
up
Not at all.
hot,
I hate
steamy
it.
dog poop?
No, I hate it.
So that would qualify more in the least favorite
I guess
category.
like
You see,
I don't know because like Matt. This is the thing.
Yes,
this
yes,
is the thing.
please.
We have certain chores divvied up.
Okay,
I always clean up the dog poop.
okay.
Because it's his dog.
But I, and she always does other chores.
Why aren't you cleaning up the poop of his dog?
Because it's more of my dog.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it was pre Pam,
Yeah.
BP, before Pam.
The before Pam era.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I said that your favorite is watering the plants because when he does it, all he can do is talk about how happy his plants are, and he's out there for hours.
It doesn't happen very often.
But I mean, we're talking about favorite chore to do.
So you have basically relegated your
never-
plants into like a realm of eternal.
I've
misery.
never
Yeah.
I've never heard him go like, I should clean up dog poop today. No, he'll be like, ugh,
No,
dog
yeah,
poop's getting
it
pretty
sucks.
bad. But when it comes to like, he's like, man, the cactus is so happy I watered it today.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, oh yeah, and then he's out there for hours, just like cleaning up the yard, like watering the plants.
Got a lot of plants in the backyard.
And then I
Luckily,
said-
they're all like succulents and stuff, so they
Oh,
don't
yeah, so
require
they don't need a lot of-
I said
Because
is
I'm very irresponsible.
That's the smart way to go. And laundry? You're not a fan of laundry?
No. The colors are super.
he's very specific. He's like, can you wash underwear for me today? And it's very like specific things that he needs done. And I'm like, okay,
I burned through a lot of underwear.
like
turns
literally,
I
because
respect
he eats
that.
curry a lot.
Yeah.
So
Wow. So that last one was for Pam. So Ian,
Yes.
if there's one thing that Pam does that just like you love her, but it's just that one thing that really irks you, just irritates you, a little pet peeve in Pam's behavior. What would that be? And Pam, what does Ian think that your pet peeve? Like, what would
okay.
what do you think Ian would say about you? The one thing, like Pam's perfect in so many ways, except for this one way. Ian, what is your pet peeve about Pam?
Well, I wrote it on here.
I know, and that's when you reveal it.
Okay, great.
You see, it's a visual medium that we work in.
I said, lately she's been saying tanks instead of thanks.
That bothers you?
Yeah?
Why?
Yeah, let's talk about this.
I was like, I pointed it out like yesterday. I was like, lately you've just been saying tanks instead of thanks.
But it felt like an observation, not like, that bothers me, please stop. But mine is a long-standing.
Wait, so before I feel like we really got to address this. So what has prompted you to create this transition in your speech habits?
I don't know. I mean, like, usually it's social influence. Like, for a while I didn't refer to anybody as bubs, and then it became an internet thing, and I started referring to people as bubs.
Okay.
It's just
So
my
the internet
dialect.
has abandoned the letter H, and now it's just like, tanks. Tanks for the memories.
Hi, tanks. I feel like in order for us to like have a pet peeve, it would have been one that we have discussed, because there is no way I would have known that was a pet peeve, because you're like, this is something that we should talk about because it bothers me and I don't know why. Let's talk about it. We didn't talk about it, but this we have talked about.
Oh, I shut down when he gets angry.
I just like,
Wait, but that's your
pet peeve that I'm aware of.
We're putting each other in each other's shoes. You see?
got it.
Uh-huh.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Does that bother you as well?
Well,
It's difficult to deal with, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily bother you as much as
Well, 'cause,
tanks,
like-
though. It's like, let me get angry and shut down emotionally,
Well, the anger is-
but put an H in your damn words.
The anger is usually never directed at her.
Right.
It's some other sort of BS.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, ah! And then
I shut down.
And then she's like,
Hey, Pam.
Huh?
Let's ask some embarrassing stuff about Ian now.
Okay.
If Ian were to pick out his most, like, the body part that he is most self-conscious of, or like, the body part that he would like to change on himself, what would that be?
I think she's gonna get this one.
All right, so Pam, reveal your answer to the camera. Nipples!
Ready for this?
Yeah.
My puppy ass nipples!
Yeah! Puppy ass nipples! So
I don't
what?
know, I just got like weird,
Puffy, they don't.
weird puffy nips.
It's like all areola. It's just puffy nipple.
It's just like this little guy, he just likes to poke out. He's
It's
just
like his nipples got lip injections.
It's like
Great. Awesome.
They're like kissing.
It's like, you ever seen like, I call them my buff man nipples. Like, you ever see like those like bodybuilders and they got like the weird sort of like puffy nipples?
Yeah, I can understand that.
I got that, but minus all the muscle.
Okay.
So,
Great.
yeah.
So, Ian, this question that I did just come up with off the top of my head,
Okay.
related to Pam's request. Let me set the mood. Valentine's Day is fast approaching. Valentine's Day 2019. At this point, you've been dating coming up over 3 years.
Okay.
You want to show her something really nice, something that
Oh.
she's really going to appreciate.
Yes.
What is the most romantic thing that you could do for Pam
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day?
All right, I got this. I already know.
Okay. Do you know this already?
Yes, I do.
Do you know this, Pam?
I know exactly what it would be.
I'm not seeing you write down your answer. Usually you're like fast on the trigger.
Well-
The fact that he is so secure in this and that you don't know, that is alarming to me.
Okay. So what?
Also the fact that he's like, yeah, bro, I got this. It's like,
No, because he's answering what he would do regardless of what I want.
What are you doing for her?
Okay, I said, I leave her alone and arrange a lovely romantic dinner with Ryan Gosling. And I wrote in parentheses, I would cook the dinner.
Yeah? So explain the logic here. So her most romantic night is not dealing with you. Is basically what I'm reading here.
I mean, there's nothing that Pam would want any more than to spend a nice night with Ryan Gosling.
If I got a night with Ryan
And-
Gosling, I'd have an eternity with Ryan Gosling because he would be mine.
And I somehow lost the fuzzy part.
That's
of my
fine. The fuzzy part,
microphone.
I lose the fuzzy part in the first 5
Great.
minutes of every
Oh, great.
video. It's fine.
So
It's
I
a
think,
trope.
I think the most romantic thing for me to do is to show, really just show my lady a good time.
Yeah.
And nothing would make her happier. Nothing would make her happier than have a nice, lovely dinner with Ryan Gosling.
And it would just be dinner, right? Like, it's not.
No,
If she wants
nothing
to go,
after?
If she wants to go further, guess what? I'll give that to her because that's how much I love her.
I thought you were going to say, and that's
And-
how, and then I was going to
and
say,
I'm
I
not-
leave you for Ryan Gosling.
I'm not afraid of her like trying to run off with Ryan Gosling.
No?
I know that like if something happens, it might just be for one night. That's okay.
Yeah.
Like he's a very
Really?
attractive man. That's fine.
You're okay with the one night and then
Yeah,
come back?
He's a hall pass, all right?
He's a hall pass.
As long as he's clean. That's fine.
So what was your answer here?
So Ian's answer was an impossibly romantic thing that would never happen. Mine is
You
super
underestimate,
easy.
you underestimate this guy.
Play some songs that make him think of me. Aww.
You could do that right the heck now. And I've asked for this specifically for years and still
Really?
haven't. Yes.
Well, here's the issue.
Sure,
Here's
yeah,
the issue.
uh-huh.
he
Yeah,
doesn't think of me.
That too. All the songs that sound like, because I don't listen to songs for their lyrics.
Yeah.
They just sound good.
Yes.
And I'm like, yes, that's
Right,
awesome.
I'm not listening to it's a pop song.
Yeah.
Whatever. Or whatever music you're listening to. Unless it's like a musical theater or something, like the lyrics don't matter.
Yeah.
Your heart
Unless
was
it's like-
done got broke, a man done did you wrong.
Yeah, unless it's like Eye of the Tiger or something.
There
like-
was-
no, Roar. That's the name of that song.
Yeah, there's this-
Unless it's-
Eye of the Tiger.
Well, 'cause she's I got the eye of the tiger. Yeah. So unless it's a song like that that's so overtly meant to have a message.
Yeah.
Like it turns out that all the songs that sound good to my head
Yeah.
are all songs about breakups and like.
Yeah.
and, like it's so bad because I made a playlist. I had a playlist for us, and all the songs
This
I
playlist
added,
reminds me of you.
I wasn't thinking about the lyrics. and
Yeah.
It's like so many songs about like breaking up or not being happy in a relationship.
Yeah,
And, like, all
and
this-
one of the first songs that he added that had lyrics was about, I got a call from my ex-girlfriend and
Yeah.
she sounds so sweet.
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
Yeah. And I never thought about the lyrics before, and then like later on I was listening, I was like, oh my god, no,
yeah.
no. So maybe I wouldn't even know where to start with a good playlist.
But Ryan Gosling, comparatively,
Okay.
seems much more doable.
Right?
than a
I mean, shoot for the
playlist.
stars, girl.
Ryan
Like,
Gosling is doable if you know what I mean.
I agree.
Hey.
I
but apparently
agree.
he's ultimately disappointing.
Well, we don't know that. But
We'll find
I'm
out.
just-
I'll let
yeah,
you
no.
guys know next year.
After your tryst with Ryan Gosling, obviously Ian has wooed you. You're sufficiently wooed.
I am
You know, not to put any pressure on you guys, but like down the line, maybe at some point, if this were to continue, if you were to formalize things, what have you, want to start a family?
No.
Well, then you just spoiled the answer to the question, which I was going to say how many kids you want. But that was 0. Okay, great. No, 0. Great. Moving on to a different question. Thanks for spoiling that one.
Sorry.
We're all good.
That would have been like that. We both would have just like
Great.
said that.
Yeah.
But then that
straight
would have
up.
proven that. Okay,
was like-
just do me a favor and write it on the board then.
No, kids.
Great.
No.
Oh, you got a point. Boom.
Funny story though, that was literally one of the first like serious conversations we had. We were both like straight up, we don't want to have kids. Oh, you don't? Okay, cool.
Yeah. No, that's that. I mean, like honestly,
first-
like,
was it
if
that
we're gonna
same
get real
night?
here, that's a conversation that should be like one of the first subjects people talk about when they're in the relationship.
It's religion,
It's like, yeah, religion,
Marriage, kids, like I guess political sometimes that would be important, political disposition. But I remember,
Backdoor.
I think it, no. We,
Do the back door. All right.
funny part is, I think that first night that we played Mario Kart, we were sitting on the back porch, back door,
Is that how?
Of his house.
I was wondering where this is
and
going. at this point.
that's when we had those really intense conversations. And I remember being like, I'm putting it out there because I'm tired of like.
Wow.
I feel like I'm
Like-
sitting so far away from you.
It's 'cause you don't know me. We don't know each other. So. Hi. I don't want to lose my fuzzy.
Wow. So usually on the Newlywed Game, they kind of escalate things, which we've done today. You know, we've gone from favorite color and favorite food to embarrassing puffy nipples to romance with Ryan Gosling, and apparently the hall pass that you get if you're able to get him in the room with you. Which, hey, good on you, girl.
I want pictures.
But we always, you know, the Newlywed Game also likes to ask some embarrassing questions, right?
Okay.
And those questions often involve whoopee,
Woohoo.
if you understand what I'm talking about here. You know,
Yeah.
this game was back in the 1970s. It aired on television. They had to, you know, they had to talk about whoopee.
Whoopee.
Right.
Are you okay talking about whoopee?
Ah, yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
What's the content rating on this video?
Family friendly, all ages.
Great.
Okay.
So I gotta ask you, what is your favorite Whoopi Goldberg movie?
Wait, who? How?
Like, I have to say what her favorite is?
Yes.
And she has to write what my favorite is.
Yeah, let's do it that way. Both of you put down your favorite Whoopi Goldberg movie and then what your partner's favorite Whoopi Goldberg movie is. That is, and we'll see if they match.
Okay, so write ours
Yes.
and then.
Yes. So Ian, just to explain
Right.
how this would go, it would be like Ian,
Right.
favorite Whoopi Goldberg. Pam, her favorite Whoopi Goldberg. It's,
Got it.
I know. There's a lot to keep track of on this game. It's hard. Reveal your answers. 3, 2, 1, go.
I said mine was Sister Act
Okay.
2.
Go! There it is, you guys, man.
We've
Boom.
never talked about it before.
Wow. See,
Actually, I've-
maybe he does know you.
Yes.
Maybe you do know her.
Maybe he guessed
Yes.
really luckily.
Or maybe those are the only 2 Whoopi Goldberg movies that I know.
No, that's not it. Clearly not.
And that I'm not sure if I've ever seen any of these.
Color.
Sure, yeah, color purple, that's one.
And so was there a real question or? Was
No,
it-
that's it.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
did it. You
Dude, we
know
did
each
it.
other
Yeah.
so
Killed
well.
it.
You know
Killed it.
you know each other romantically. You know each other a little bit better now.
Did you seriously write 2?
No, I
Sister
wrote
Act 2?
question mark.
She
Oh.
wrote Sister Act question mark because they're all so good. Let's be honest
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
I think you guys did pretty well.
Wow. Good
right?
job.
Did you do better than you expected?
Yes. Yes, I came in here expecting to get everything wrong.
Uh-huh.
So getting 1 correct is better than we expected. I would say, yeah, better.
Yeah, Pam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you
I'm
pleased with your
traumatized.
performance today?
I'm pleased with my performance every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Good.
I know I'm giving 110% in this relationship.
Yep. What percent is Ian giving?
I'm giving like a solid like 68.
All right, that's low. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Pam and Ian.
Ah.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of GT Not Live. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the couch.
Is this a handshake?
Well,
Okay.
it was kind of a point handshake, but
Okay.
now we're actually doing it. Okay. Tanks.
Tanks.
Tanks for that.
Tanks.
Tanks. And thanks you so much for watching.
Thanks you.
And remember, that's not a stream. Not a live stream. I don't know what one we're linking to Pam.
Oh my gosh, ToasterGhost.
You want ToasterGhost?
Yeah.
ToasterGhost. Whoa.
Whoa.
Wait, Ian, what's your most embarrassing video?
The one with you in it.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'd say the Jennifer Lawrence one.
You posted that episode with
With me.
with Matt Pat.
Oh, well, they should
that's a
absolutely
good
click
one.
that one. And here's ToasterGhost. I've never done anything with you guys.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be ToasterGhost. Yay.